Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I want to present you another Boro mod, and this one is from Boxmod Mafia and it's called the Stashbox 2.1, so 21700. I know this has been out quite a while, this device, but I just recently bought one second hand because I didn't buy it new, so this is just a presentation. I cannot tell you any experience of me buying this from the modder itself because that's a pain in the ass to get a hold of one of these mods. Sorry, it is what it is. I just recently joined their group, their Facebook group. It took them almost 2 months to accept my invite because it's an invite only group. Someone invited me into the group and yeah, Jesus. What a pain to get into this group, but okay, here we go. So as I said, I picked this one up secondhand without paying flipper prices for it. And I'm just gonna show you the mod that I got. So this is the little pouch that it comes in right here with the BMM logo. I also got a sticker and then a certificate of authenticity. As you can see, Stashbox 2.1, black serial number 204, and then the date that it's made. As you can see, it's a pretty recent mod. I mean, end of last year, October last year. So Boxmod Mafia. And I also got a bag with some spare dust protectors for the USB. And then here it is. So this is the version that I got, just a plain black one. I've seen a lot of pictures of this mod where you can have all different designs and patterns on it, special collaborations with other brands. But this is just the plain black version. It's a 3D print, as you can see. I think retail is about $300 for this mod, which is a fairly, a decent normal price for this. If you buy it straight from the modder. If you buy this on second-hand groups, yeah, you'll probably pay double or even triple. Sometimes it's crazy what people ask for this mod. First off, as always, let me give you dimensions. So total height on this mod is 80.6 millimeters. The width 47.7, and then the thickness 35 millimeters. So in height, it's a very short mod. Of course, in thickness and in width, it's a little bit bigger. I'm gonna give you a comparison, which I always do with Boro mods, just against the billet box. So here you go. This is the billet box. You can see it's quite a lot shorter than a billet box. Of course, in thickness, it's a lot thicker than a billet box, and in width, it's smaller than a billet box as well. 21700 versus 18650. As you can see on the front, you've got this panel with your DNA-C layout, standard DNA-C layout, fire button screen, up and down and select buttons, and then here you go. This is the little dust protection for the micro USB port. This is a DNA75C chip inside of this mod. You can remove this panel if you want to. You can see a little cutout. Stick something in there, like screwdriver or something, and then lift this panel off. If you do that, the buttons will come loose. So this is what it looks like from the inside. I cannot see the wiring on this mod, so I cannot tell you how the wiring is done. The piece that's visible over here is quite nicely done. This front plate, I've seen that aftermarket manufacturers make other different plates, even stab woods or acrylic. Yeah. A lot of other options, and also button options. You don't have to go for round buttons. I've seen pictures with square buttons or rectangular buttons. So let me put this back on. See 3 magnets as well. Drop the buttons back in. And then the easiest way is turn the mod upside down. And then push this back on. It's nicely secured on there, so this won't fall out easily or anything. I think if you buy the mod standard from the modder, you can have the option to choose your button and drip tip combination, because as you see, the buttons And the drip tip, the hybrid drip tip, is all made of the same type of resin. This is a swirly resin, black and white. On the top you will have this hybrid drip tip, an aluminium hybrid drip tip, which a nice drip tip. I've tried out a couple of my billet box hybrid drip tips on this and they all seem to work, so that's nice as well. Keep this out, put the little dust plug back in, why not. Airflow on this mod, as you can see right through. Over here on both sides you will have airflow. And then the name Stashbox, it's because of this piece over here. So when you slide this cover off, see, this is your boro compartment where you put your boro tank in, and then over here you got a little stash box. You can put something in there. I mean, I don't know what you would put in it, but you can hide something inside of this piece. This panel is held down with 2 magnets, but it's also very good friction, so you don't really need the magnets to hold this in place. But it's nice that they're there. Over time this probably will wear out a little bit from sliding it up and down. First let me drop a boro tank in. I'm going to use a Proro tank and the dope RBA drip tip. Oh, here you go as well. The adjustment, an adjustable contact here on the bottom. You see, got a flat head screw in there, so if you need to adjust lower or put the contact a bit up higher for your RBA, you can do it with this contact. A good connection, nothing to complain about that. Let me put the panel back on. Also, this panel here, aftermarket parts are available for this, so all different types of resin, stab wood, same as on this. So you can have a matching combination with this panel and this side panel. The options are there. To get into the battery compartment, you got Stashbox 2.1 on the mod as well. You see the tab, put your finger in there, and then you can lift this off. I have to say, I've had other 3D printed mods before from Boxer and from Rebel. They snap together a little bit tighter than this one. So with this, I don't have to really pull on it. This comes loose quite easily. It's not an issue, but it's not as tight or firm as on a lot of other 3D printed mods that I had. The inside of it, 21700, negative, positive. Got, I think these are silver plated contacts probably. We drop a battery in, Samsung 40T. That's a nice and tight fit. To get the battery back out, you just pull it out this way, So it's a nice and tight fit for the battery. Let me put the cover back on. And then for the team, they have a custom team from Boxmod Mafia on it. This is their team. That's what it looks like. I mean, it's good for now. It's not a bad team, not bad at all, but right after this video, I'm gonna put my own custom team on it. You might have seen my other DNA-C videos. I always put my custom team on it, and I'm gonna do it with this as well. But this is not a bad team. I just don't, I prefer my own team. Simple as that. Let me give you the weight on this mod now that I got a battery and a tank and liquid, everything in it. 164 grams. So it's a lightweight mod. The way that I hold this device, I tend to hold it this way. So I like to fire mods with my thumb, so side fire like this. It would have been perfect if the combination was switched the other way around. So for instance, if I hold it in my left hand, this is perfect like this. But yeah, I'm a right-handed guy, so I hold the mod like this, or you can also hold it this way. I mean, yeah, it's up to you. But with the rounded off shapes everywhere, it's pretty comfortable in the hand. There is a little defect I have to report. I mean, something that as you can see over here on the top, you see a little increase over here. So the 3D print here on the top is not all the way perfect, but okay, yeah. I've seen that on a lot of other 3D printed mods as well. Here on this front as well, you can see a little increase. So it's a good 3D print. It's not 100% flawless, but a lot of them are. So yeah, it is what it is. So I'm glad that I finally have one of these in my collection without paying flipper prices for it, as I said, because I would never pay 2 or 3 times the recommended retail price for this device. Nope, no way, that's not worth it to me. It's a good mod, but not that good to pay $600, $700 or $800 for this. No way. Nope. But it's a very, yeah, it's a quality device, you know. It's a good quality device, nothing to complain about that. You also have this in 18650 version, this mod, and then I've seen pictures of that, and then the mod is just flat. So you can see here it goes a little bit wider. That's to house the 21700 battery. If you buy the 18650, this will just be flat all the way around. But all in all, not a big mod, not a bad mod. Yeah, feels nice in the hand. So don't ask me where you can get this mod. I cannot tell that to you. Just join their group. Just try to find them. Try to find a friend that can let you in the group. And then wait for the sun and the moon to align to have a small chance to get into a randomizer, which is, yeah, I've seen it. It's complicated. It's a pain in the ass to get a hold of one of these mods. It is what it is. Very, very hard to get. This was the Boxmod Mafia Stashbox 21700 version. Nice device. No big complaints on it. So yeah, that was it for me, guys. And I will see you later. Take care. Bye-bye.